And let me see. Okay, so hopefully we should be good to go now. Alright, I think we are, yes. Welcome back, everyone, to our stream, which I hope does not have any technical issues.
Oh, you said the word. No, it's destined to happen.
Shut up, Kevin. It's not.
Blame Nick 2019.
Blame Nick 20 forever.
Yeah, it's true.
Guys, I'm hurt.
Are you really? You know,
you're
I
also responsible.
I just like the attention.
You just got through a short rest.
Yeah, I like the attention, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Vote Nick 2020.
So, when we last played, you were still traveling through the Tilberton sewers, on your searching for the guild hall of the Fire Knights. You have a map. You know pretty much where you're going. So far, the map has been accurate. The map did not include the troll bridge, defined as a couple of planks over the wood, guarded by a troll. But you paid the toll, moved past that, and ran into the second fire knife checkpoint. Dealt with them pretty quickly. When Lyra cast Charm Person on one of the guards who was fleeing in terror, as she plays with her cat. Everyone wave to Scoop.
Oh my god.
No, that's Miu. Sorry. Sorry, Miu.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It is. She'll do that all night.
Distraction.
And then you under the Charm Person spell, you got some chance to interrogate this this cultist. You got a little bit of information from him. You confirmed that there was a member of the one of the clerics of Mondor in the Fire Knife hideout, and that the alarm has still not been sounded.
That was the one question. We never got an actual name for that cleric. It was just a guy, the priest of Mondor or whatever, right? The guy
that is correct. You did not get a name for him.
Okay, just want to make
sure. It was Randath, the guy who runs the Fire Knives. What was his name again?
Radatha.
Radatha. Thank you.
Yes. And then Wim executed him.
And I don't regret it.
I'm sure you don't.
No. I don't.
Yeah, and how did you do that? You just filled his lungs with acid?
Poison. Poison. Go to sleep.
Shit,
it's fine.
yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just as he put us to sleep and branded us. I don't like it.
The other bit of information you got that there was an area nearby that so photogenic. You got another bit of information that there was an area nearby that the Fire Knives were told to avoid. And that's where we're going to begin. Yep, Volna is now once again speaking freely and no longer on auto-follow.
Yeah.
You barely bumped into any walls. It worked out well for you.
Oh, my ears itchy.
So, what is your intent at the end of that? I believe you got a short rest in there.
Did we loot?
Did we live?
Loot.
Oh, loot.
I think we did.
These guys did not have too much on them. Might have been a couple of small bags of coin and their basic equipment.
I think they had enough to get to the toll bridge.
Yes,
Like
they each
10
had a
gold,
bag of 10 gold, which was for troll tolls.
So we did get a short rest because I don't have my key points back. I just want to make sure.
Yes, a short rest would have been an option there.
Yes.
So, you've got your map continuing forward. You've got the basically on the map, you know where that area, the Fire Knife of the Void is. And it is not too far away from the direct path to get where you're going.
If they're told not to go there, does it look like on the map that we could use that kind of like maybe as a shortcut to get to the back of their hideout or something, or is that kind of not connected?
Well, the area that they're told to avoid is not detailed on the map. But it is very close to. It's in between. You would need to make a turn off a side corridor within 500 feet of where the third checkpoint is. I assume there's some Nick Tarazi texting going on.
Yeah,
that
sorry.
explains the giggling.
I took a picture of her cat, like, Lacey. She sent me.
Why the fuck are you wearing glasses?
She sent me this picture, and then I sent her that picture of like seeing the cat from the street.
Right.
But these are the blue light blocking glasses, because my eyes hurt.
Fancy
Sure.
as fuck.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, thanks.
So yeah, it is possible that the area that they were told to avoid leads somewhere near their hideout that you wouldn't normally have access to. It may bypass the third checkpoint.
Oh, that actually would be helpful.
Yeah. Except that they're saying not to
That was fucking delayed.
not to go there, so there's probably something pretty heinous there.
Well, maybe they're not allowed to go there because there are secrets that, they don't want just normal cultists knowing, like, only higher-ups.
Yeah, the boss's stash is there.
Okay, well, I'm all for it. If you want to go that way, give it a shot.
Whoa!
Jesus.
That was the ambush we were waiting for.
Yeah, sent by the cultists.
Yeah,
Comes in growling.
Scoop has levels in Barbarian. This is no doubt.
You know.
Barbarian rage for sure. She's pissed that she's in that.
Oh, man. But yes, let's, I think if we're in agreement, let's party. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, guys.
Okay, when you go to explore that area, the tunnel branches off and it gets dry. So you're definitely going away from anything that's active sewer.
Thank God.
Things are dry and dusty, and you get to a point where the stone itself changes. Instead of the normal cut stone, this stone is lined with black marble block. And it's
pretty.
well,
Expensive.
it makes everything look darker. It doesn't have a gloss finish, so with no reflected light, it looks very much darker than even the normal torchlight or dark vision would allow.
This black marble, would I know like how rare it is to come across, or is it something that you could like readily find?
Give me a stone cunning check, which
Alright.
would be.
I'm assuming history, or
It's we looked it up before. It's a history check, as if you had expertise in history.
okay, so that would be. Let me see. History is an intelligence. So if I had like an extra plus.
It would, yeah.
Is
would
it double
be-
proficiency?
Yeah.
Okay. All
So
right.
yeah, you'd have +6 to your intelligence modifier. You'd have a total of +7.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Oh well, I nat 20'd it, so I didn't actually need that. So.
Okay. Yeah. This stone is not anywhere near here. This was imported from far away. Even though you're not local to the local mountains, you know what kind of stone is available in nearby areas. And this came from a good distance away, at no small expense.
Damn, these people have money.
Not just that, it would be time and influence as well, because there is quite a lot of it.
There's no properties to it, like any special properties. It's just there for decorative.
It is mundane stone of great quality, and I wouldn't exactly say rare, just locally rare.
Okay. So it's literally just there for decoration and for aesthetic purposes, not for anything that could be like magical properties, like some.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but it would be kind of a power play to display wealth like this.
Ah, okay, makes sense. So yeah, these guys are pretty wealthy. I don't know how much manpower it took to get these things down here, but we're not dealing with common criminals here.
You would say
Based on their decorating scheme?
Girl, yes. It's Gucci, like Gucci interior.
On top of that, it's not just like marble tile on a stone wall. This is marble block on a stone wall.
Whew, they be strong.
So would you say definitely made by different people? Like you can tell that the sewers are constructed by someone, and then as soon as we get in this, the methods, not only materials but methods, were used differently. Would you say?
Well, this is artistic stone versus
like
utilitarian stone. So yeah, there's a few different techniques involved, but you can't necessarily say it was done by different people.
Was it done by dwarves?
I was about to say, could we blame them?
Yeah, blame me, blame my people.
You can see, well, it's... From your point of view, dwarves kind of invented all mining quarry techniques.
Fair.
So...
Yeah, but techniques are one thing, craftsmanship is another, you know.
You would say the craftsmanship is excellent quality. Dwarven construction is possible, but you see no clear sign that it was done by dwarves.
I'll keep that in mind.
Does it seem fairly new, too?
No. There's that layer of dust that kind of covers everything, and it's not dust from any of the stonework itself crumbling. It's just blown in dust. You can see like lizard tracks through some of it, things like that.
Now, what I know, since I know Tilverton, could I have an idea of like an orientation of where I am and where this might be under? Above?
Oh, lost Rosie.
Oh, bye.
She'll be back. Okay. Give me a history check for that. See if you can, or survival, whichever you have better.
Okay. Oh, it's not gonna help because I was a 3.
You got no idea. You have no idea where you're at.
Guys, let's go back that. If this is the new way, right? Or no. Oh, that way. Oh, sorry.
You're well aware that the Tilverton sewers are vastly larger than they need to be to service the needs of Tilverton.
The people are pretty gross. So I mean,
it's a lot of poop.
Nasty.
Would you be able to drive like a cart through these sewers? Is that as large as they are?
In some places, yes.
Do you have one?
Okay. No, but if I'm a thieves guild or if I'm a group of smugglers or whatever, I'll make tunnels wide enough for a cart. I get things underground, never have to worry about above the city. Great way to do things.
Yeah, Grossman did mention that a lot of what they do is smuggling.
Davos is here.
So as you progress down this stone hall, you come to a set of double doors, and here the temperature drops significantly. And
It's a bit nippy.
with that, the double doors are ceremonial nature, and they have a large coat of arms crossing the two doors, carved into them. The symbols on the coat of arms, it's a griffin and a I'm trying to blank on what it is. An oak tree.
No tree. What was that?
A griffin and an oak tree.
Oak tree.
Okay. Griffin and an oak tree.
Would I recognize them as a family crest of some sort?
Give me a history check.
Please not a 3. Please not a 3. You said it was history?
Yeah.
Can I try?
11!
Okay. No, Lyra, you're not local, so you wouldn't get the check, and an 11 doesn't bring you anything helpful.
Pretty. I would like it on the doors of my shop.
I'm not even there.
Well, we've come.
You're
this
absolutely
far.
there.
Oh.
You're just not from the
Yeah,
area.
you're just not local, so you don't know the
Oh.
local heraldry.
I feel like I should know, but I only stay in the shop as helping out, shark bait and stuff. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay. So the place that we're in, it's a straight
It is a family crest. You just can't tell which family it belongs to.
So we're at a door that has a family crest on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is at the end of that whole giant thing of the black marble and everything like that, or
Correct.
okay. And this is the only door. There's nothing else here, correct?
Correct. Nothing that you've noticed.
Okay. Guys, if it's okay with you, I kind of want to open the door.
Yeah, well, we've come this
Do it
far.
up.
Might as well do it.
Do you want to try it, or I have mage hand? I can try if you want to. You have a good distance away.
Can I try to inspect the door to see if there's anything, any spells that might be on it, that if we open it, it would set it off?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation? Yeah. Okay. That is going to be a 18.
No, nothing that you sense is dangerous.
But there is something there. Because the
Yeah,
way you worded it, I'm suspicious. I'm very suspicious.
Your religious senses are tingling that there's something. At some point in time, this has been blessed or something of that nature.
Now, is this cold enough that we're starting to see our breath, or is this more of a just because it's been 70 in the other place and it's 55 here or something like that?
It's a drop in temperature of about 10 to 15 degrees, so you're not freezing, but it is colder.
It might be because there's less ventilation here and you're underground. Whereas the sewers, you had ventilation to the top. You know what I mean? So that could be it.
Plus rotting biomatter.
That too. There might be something behind this door, but there's no other way you can go, and I feel like we need to go here. I don't sense anything wrong with opening the door. I don't sense anything crazy with it, but I sense that at some point it was blessed or something religious was done around this door, and I don't think there's going to be anything negative or any negative kickback if we try and open it.
Let's go for it then.
Yes.
All right. When you go to open the door, the stone of the door is cold to the touch.
Ooh, chilly.
It opens on a very well constructed hinge. So the door just slides open easily for a door as heavy as it is. And cold, dry air rolls out from there. When you look inside, there are alcoves on the walls on both the left and right side, which contain crumbling wooden coffin.
You might not want to look there, but we're gonna have to, on the safe side, we probably got to check all these boxes, and that might be blasphemous for you, perhaps, to disturb the dead.
Yeah, but what? Can we check them from a distance? Is that possible? Instead of
that's up to you and how you decide to do that.
I mean, we don't want to disrupt it.
Like, what do you mean check them? I'm a little confused.
Well, look, if I ran a thieves guild or if I ran a smuggling ring, I would hide like a passage or a doorway behind some corpses because people are squeamish about moving bodies, right? So you put your secrets with the dead. Only degenerates would bother them.
Oh, you mean like us?
Yeah, well, yes, of course.
Yeah, okay. Just want to clarify.
I don't think I'm a degenerate. I like to think I'm kind of okay.
Before we even touch these things, I want to see if there's anything out of the ordinary with any of these coffins.
So as you look from the center of the room, several feet away from the coffins, a lot of them have like collapsed in on themselves. The wood has dried, rotted away, and it is crumbling in on itself. One of them, you can see a skeletal face inside. More accurately, you can see a skull inside with a black silk mask over its face.
And that I don't see any connecting bones from there, or is it?
The entire skeleton's in there.
Oh, I was gonna say, if it's just a skull, I'm a little curious about that.
But if the coffins are deteriorating, does this? If we can all see this, is this silk like in seemingly good shape?
It's
or dusty or whatever.
It is old, but the silk is not rotted away.
That's a little suspicious. I kind of want to get closer to it. I want to follow my instincts and kind of get a little closer just to kind of inspect it a little better.
Okay.
Sorry.
What type of inspection are you doing here?
I don't want to touch it. I want to see if there's anything I can kind of recognize about this, or not knowing. Maybe I've heard something about it from
What type of check would you like to make?
What kind of check would I like to make?
Yes.
I would like to make it a religion check, honestly.
Make that roll.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I get a little antsy, and I'll go off to the other side. You said there's alcoves on both sides?
Yep.
And
yeah,
I'll
all
just
told,
go
there's
to the
about
first...
20... There's about 25 of them, all told.
I'll just go over to the first box and start messing with the bones and looking around it.
Jesus. Okay.
I don't have any patience. I'm sorry.
Lastrada is doing a
18, by the way.
Okay, so yeah, you're going over to the other side, and you're like kind of gingerly looking around and not touching anything and being respectful. While on the right side here, Colt is just pushing bones aside and looking for shiny things.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to hear this. I'm going to turn around like, are you serious? Like, I'm going to have to go over there and bless them now because...
So, the other three of you, Wim, Lyra, and Volna, when they go to the left and right, what are you guys doing?
I was going to see if there's any tracks in the area before they moved in to see if there was traffic.
No, no traffic in this area at all.
Okay. Does this match to the map of where the skull and crossbones was?
Vaguely. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna have fun, guys.
Oh, I'm gonna start sobbing because I know what's gonna happen.
Okay. Lastrada, when you look things around, like you kind of have to do your check through the various human gods, but the black silk masks definitely jump out at you as the holy symbol of Mask, the god of thieves.
So, if I know anything about them, there's got to be something hiding around here. It's not just... I mean, obviously it was evident when we walked in, and I'm also stealing things from Colt, because I am out of ideas, but, I'll tell that...
Yes,
I'll tell
it would fit with what you know of Mask, that there is more here than can easily be seen. And Colt, as you go rummage around one of the coffins, you see a gem-encrusted ring on one of the skeletal fingers.
Okay. I'm gonna do two things. First off, is there a sizable femur near me? Because femur's a pretty good bone.
Yep.
And
femur.
I'll grab it and kind of just sash it to my side on my belt. Improvised weapon. Need it
Okay.
just in case I need something to club something.
Yep.
And
you can put leg bone on your character sheet.
Leg bone.
human
You've been
leg
hanging
bone.
out with Surf too long. You're
And
just
then,
adding into your
I will. You know what? I will take the ring off in a completely non-greedy way, because I will rip it off the finger, not gently, and then I will hold it up and go, "Hey, look what I found!"
With or without the finger.
If the finger comes along,
Loud.
Okay. All right.
I'm tempted to come over there, take that femur bone, and slap you across the face with it, but I'm gonna refrain from doing that and just be like, "Oh God, oh, help me." Okay, so that's a ring you found. Have you guys found anything else? No.
Hang on, I was told to do a thing.
By who?
Okay. Yeah. Cool. As you look at that and go to turn around and hold up the ring, Lyra has been looking over your shoulder the entire time, just as eager to view shiny things as you are.
okay.
And you all but bump into her when you do that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Personal space, man. Personal space.
I'm used to people bumping into me. They normally don't see me,
All right.
so
Volna, you're what? Hanging out at the back of the room, watching all of
Yeah.
this looting going on, and being generally elfish judgmental.
Yes.
Very
Very much.
And all of that is justified when you see these ashen white specters slide out from 4 of the different alcoves.
Wraith?
Specters, not wraiths. And they're just silently moving towards the looting and the dwarven inspection.
would you say they're inspectors?
Oh my God.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
I get it. I like it.
God.
And each of those specters, which is a ghostly version of a human, is wearing a ghostly mask.
Can I yoink one of those masks?
Off of one of the bodies?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. I would also like initiative rolls.
Oh. Okay. Fair
where's
enough.
my dice?
Oh. 20.
Wait, where?
Nat 20. Why? What's happening? I'm not gonna
You're
question
having
it.
a good day, buddy. Yeah.
Who? Yeah, I don't know how long that's gonna last.
I got 18 plus 2, so 20, not natural.
I got a nat 1.
Plus.
It's a nat 1 plus 3.
Which is better than just a 1.
Okay.
You'll still almost certainly be doing that.
That's no good.
Nick, what was your 20 totaled out to?
Mine is literally a natural 20.
Okay, so just 20.
Yes.
And Wim, you also had a 20, right?
A 20, but not natural, so.
Okay.
Because I had 18 plus 2 for my initiative.
Which of you would like to go first?
Do you have a plus anything to your initiative roll?
Nope.
Doesn't matter. Which one of you would like to go first?
I will let Lestrada go.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I'll go first.
To be a boss.
Thank you. Excuse
I
me.
had a 17.
Colt at 17. Lyra?
17.
All right. Which of you would like to go first?
You're more than welcome to go first.
Decide.
You can go first.
Okay.
Don't sound sad. It's okay. You can do whatever you do.
All right. So, Lestrada, your cleric senses tingle as those specters rise from the corpses and charge you.
Oh God, they're charging. Okay. I thought I would have time to be able to be like, what the fuck, like.
No, specters are angry spirits that hate all life. They're not exactly ghosts, because ghosts can be dismissed with by solving whatever unfinished business they have. Specters, however, have, for whatever reason or method, not gone on to their proper afterlife and are pissed at everything.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Word of Radiance. So, utter a divine word. Burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so you're going to move up to do that because that has a very short range?
Yes, I'm gonna move up to do that.
Okay.
Where the Word of Radiance? Sorry, I'm just trying to see. 1d6 when you reach 5th level, so 2d6. Okay, yep.
And what is your save? And what type of save was that?
So that's a Con 14 save.
Okay. You're gonna be able to get up on two of them with that. One of them will pass its save. One will fail. So one of them is going to take damage.
Okay, so let me see. It's gonna do 2d6. Let me see. Radiant damage. So let me see. That's gonna be 9.
Okay.
9.
Alright,
And,
so that's my action.
your Word of Radiance. What does that look like when you cast that spell?
It's gonna look like, so basically it's like burning radiance, so I want it to kind of look like dwarves running at you, but they're just completely light.
Okay.
Like erupting from me. It's almost like like an army of dwarves running out from me.
Okay, so it's like a spectral image of yourself.
Yes.
Bursting forward.
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. So yeah, spectral dwarf and spectral thief clash into each other right in front of you. Whim.
Okay. Things are happening.
Mhm.
Things
okay.
are happening.
All right, I see. How many? There's 4 of them.
Yes, 4.
Four specters. Okay. So I want to make sure that I understand the twin spell part of being a sorcerer, because I can make one spell hit 2 people.
Yep.
But
You
the
spend a
spell-
sorcery point, and then you choose 2 legal targets for your spell.
Okay, so it doesn't have to say it can hit multiple targets. I should make sure I'm reading it right.
Well, it has to have a single target.
Okay, all right, well, that's fine. I was gonna do Chaos Bolt.
Yes, Chaos Bolt, you can do that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do Chaos Bolt at 3rd level.
Oh, okay.
And I'd like to do twin to get 2 of them.
Okay.
If I can. So I'll spend 4 sorcery points. So it's 3rd, and it's... Wait, I have to make sure how many sorcerer points I've used. Give me a sec. It's like... You spend a sorcerer point equal to the spell's level, so 3. So I use 3 sorcerer points for that. Okay, so for the spell. Now, do I do 2 separate...
You'll choose separate attack rolls.
Okay, alright. So for Chaos Bolt... Thank you all for your patience.
No worries.
One question before you roll that. There are 2 on the left side of the room where Lestrada is as charged, and 2 more on the right side of the room that are still unengaged. Which ones are you targeting?
The ones that are engaging.
Okay.
Right now. So let's see. So it's, how does this work? Hold on. So I do what? So I do 2 d20 rolls
2 different
first
attacks.
to see if I hit.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me do that first. So 8 and a 16. Oh, 16. So what is my plus to that? So 23 for one and 15 for the other.
Both will hit.
Okay. Oh, all right. I was like, okay. So then after that point, gonna have to roll a d8 to figure out what type of damage first.
You roll 2d8s.
2 d8s. That's a 10.
Yep.
You hear yelling. The Bruins are playing.
Ah!
If you hear
And
yelling,
it's my dad.
It's
my dad.
so an 8 and a 3. So I have thunder and fire.
Your choice.
Would I know for a specter which one would work more?
Roll a religion check.
Okay. That is a natural 20! Ha!
Oh my god.
Things without a physical body are usually resistant to thunder damage.
Okay, so I'll go for fire.
Okay.
And then since it's 3rd level, when you cast a spell, each target takes 1d6 extra damage of the bolt. So it is.
So you roll the what on the d8s?
Oh, so yeah, it was an 8 and a 3. Do I roll an extra d6 or 2?
So yep, you're at 11 damage so far, plus the d6.
Oh, so it's only 1 d6.
Correct.
Okay. 4.
Well, she's casting at 3rd level, right?
Yeah, 3rd level.
Sorry. Yes,
Yep.
3d6.
Oh, okay. So, wait, the one fell. Sorry, it wasn't cool. One was 6, 1, and so 11 extra.
Okay,
So 22.
22 total. Okay.
22 fire damage.
All right. Most of that passes right through the specter,
Oh no.
and it does not appear to take all of that, but
Okay.
it does
I'll
mess
take-
him up real good.
Good.
Oh.
Good. It's like cobwebs. You got to, slowly but surely.
Yes,
You're burning
and then repeat that process for the second target.
Oh, shish kebabs. No. Okay, wait. Well, Jesus, sorry.
You alright?
All right, so they both hit. Oh, that's right. So it's
Already hit.
so the 8s are the same, right? The 11.
You reroll all of it.
Oh wow. Okay. A 2 and a 5. Oh, I didn't realize it was this complicated. I'm really sorry, guys.
No.
No,
So-
fine.
You're not
Chaos Bolt has a lot of
us.
steps.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 and a 5. Again, do I go off the previous roll of understanding specters? Of
Well,
which one will work for?
you were certain thunder didn't work out well, and you found out fire doesn't work out well.
All right. So then the other one is cold and lightning. So
Okay.
that's with my 20 carryover. Or should I roll again?
Well, yeah. You're gonna find out through the end of this that lightning, thunder, cold, fire, and acid.
Don't do
It's
shit
resistant
clouds.
to all of those. Yeah.
It's fine. It's okay. They don't know any better. All right. So and it's 36. So 7, 10 extra beyond the 7 I rolled. So
17
14
total. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, Zarek.
And again, most of that damage passes straight through.
I need things for ethereal things. Okay.
Nice.
Notes. After I do that, I get my little notebook and I'm writing things down. I'm like, I'd like to solve problems.
The book you're looking for would be Van Richten's Guide to the Undead.
Dead things suck.
Lyra, who has been waiting patiently.
Hey, can I move my hex over to whichever one?
Yes, you can.
Alright. So... Alright, and then I don't have Radiant, so I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it. The same one that I hex.
Yep.
Because I'm boring. It's working out great. So 11 and a 19 plus 7, whatever that is.
Was the 11 after your modifier or before?
After.
Okay. So you've got a hit and a miss.
Okay. So
Which one were you shooting for?
the one that I moved the hex to, whichever one's closest.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna let you know free of charge that the necrotic damage from your hex will not do anything to undead.
darn. So let's check the damage. The other one,
D10. 2d10.
1.
Sorry,
Right.
1d10. Yeah, 2 bolts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I don't think there's anything to plus to it, so it's just
Nope.
5.
Okay.
5 damage. Great.
But that damage, you get all of it. There's no resistance to the unnamed damage type of an Eldritch Blast.
That's good.
Nick,
I guess.
Lastrada is going to be attacked by the 2 specters, one after another.
I tried. I'm sorry.
What is your armor class?
16.
Okay. Both of them are going to hit,
That's okay.
and you are going to take 20 necrotic damage, 10 from each.
Okay.
I also need a pair of Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Pair of Constitution saving throws. Hold on. Sorry, I need to get to that page. Okay. That is going to be 20. And the second one is going to be a 7.
Okay. The 20 is, you're good. The 7, you are not.
I figured.
10 of the damage you've taken is going to reduce your maximum hit points by 10.
Oh no.
And that will last until you take a long rest.
Oh no. Oh
And
god.
I do realize I inserted the specters between the 2 17s in the group. That was because I forgot to do them correctly between the 20s and the 17s.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Sorry, I accidentally just
So-
reduced my hit points to maximum having 1. Sorry, I just had to fix that real quick. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I know you're
Colt, you're
scared,
up
but
next.
you can do this.
Holy shit.
Okay. Okay, so the one closest to me is would that be the one that's hexed already?
The ones closest to you are the ones not fighting Lastrada.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just go to the one closest to me, and I'll just I'll see if I can do anything to it. I know it's ghostly, but I don't know if because my attacks count as magical.
They do. I double checked that a moment ago.
Yes.
Chipmunks hit ghosts.
Yes, I'm gonna see if I can punch a ghost.
Do it.
Okay, so the first one is that's a +7. Okay, so the first one is 26, and the second attack is an 11.
The 11 will miss.
So
And yes, your
7.
magical attacks are going to do full damage.
Yep, 7 points of fist damage. So I punch at the ghost.
Okay. Anything else for you?
You know what? I think, given the confidence that I can hit this, I will spend a key point and try 2 more,
Sure.
and then that's it.
Do it.
Oh, there we go. And then that's also, now this is the second 19 of the day, so a 26 and a 20.
Both will hit. Do those damages one at a time, just
Yeah,
in case.
that's 8 for the first one and
Okay.
9 for the second.
Okay. That is going to, when you're that final fist hits. You're reaching into the ethereal plane with your attacks, hitting them where they live, and you just disperse this tortured soul out into the ether.
Kalima.
Look what I can do.
Oh, dang, that's like...
Look at me, Mom!
Holy moly, you can punch ghosts?
I guess I can punch ghosts.
Oh, hell
Let's
yeah,
give
man.
this a shot.
You can also be punched by ghosts. Is your AC a 23?
Last Wednesday it was, but it's 17 today.
It's a little rough.
10 points of damage and a con save.
Can I just say, the fact that you're able to punch a ghost, like, on a cleric perspective, is both horrifying, but also, like, amazing. Like, I'm, like, shocked, but learning.
That was
I'm taking notes. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you're doing the theological calculus involved with that, and
It's like that meme where that woman's like looking left and right, and all those mathematical equations are coming across the screen. It's like, or like the scene from A Beautiful Mind.
Yeah.
I only managed a 9 on that save.
All right, your max hit points are reduced by 10.
No.
Hey, welcome to the
Forever?
club.
Yep.
Okay.
Forever.
Who has been waiting even more patiently than the rest.
I don't know if I can even do anything that's gonna hurt it.
You can do it.
Just try. Not with that attitude.
Yeah, come on. It's fine.
I guess I'm gonna whip out my short bow
Okay.
and
Do it.
give that a try. So there's 2 of them left.
There are 3 of them left.
Oh. There's 4? I thought there was 3.
Nope, there are 4 total. Lasdrada charged 2 of them. One of them has been messed up by a series of spells, and then there's the one fighting Colt has been untouched.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that's taken all the magical damage.
Okay.
$17.
That will hit. And it is next to Lasdrada, so your sneak attack damage applies.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
You might be doing half damage, but you're doing half of a lot of damage.
Oh, so I get to roll 3d6.
Uh-huh.
D6 or normal dice? Shit,
Normal
I dropped
dice.
one.
They're all normal.
So that's the next question.
Respect them. That's okay. Everything's normal.
If I can punch a ghost, can I deflect a ghost missile?
Phantom torpedoes. Come on.
Probably. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
8.
Yep.
13.
Okay. Your arrow rips through whatever passes for its being on this plane and tears it apart.
Oh, yay.
Nice.
Nice.
And yeah, it would have been. It was resistant to that attack. You just did enough of it that it killed it anyway.
Yay.
Okay. Going back to the top of the order, Lasdrada.
Alright, I am hurting, but I'm ready to get
There
back in
is
the action.
one Spectre fighting you, another one fighting Colt.
And how many? Those are the only 2.
There are 2 left.
2 left.
Yep.
Okay.
Gwen, you're on deck.
Alrighty, and are they both within like range of me? If I want to do
Yeah,
word of
one of them's right up there. It clawed you and tore away a part of your soul when it hit.
Okay, but is the other one like right near me as well? With
No, it's on the other side of the room. 20 feet away.
Oh, well, that sucks. You know what I'm gonna do? No, you don't. Never mind. Hold on. Sorry, I have so many good things I want to try, but I like it's
Recalculating.
I know there's so many effective things that I want to do. But you know, let me see. Oh, ranged. I don't want to do that. if I tried doing, I saw guiding bolt. I'm like, ooh, that looks good, but I realized he's right up against me.
You would have disadvantage to attack that guy.
Yeah, so that's not going to be good. You know what? I'm just going to do Word of Radiance again. I'm just going to keep praying, because that's the only thing I know to do with specters.
And that save DC was...
14.
He fails his save.
Oh, thank you. So, 2d6 damage. That's going to be 4 damage. Not much, but it's something.
Yep.
And then give me 1 second. Hold on. Colt, how much health did you end up losing?
Oh, I took 10 damage and dropped 10 hit points, but so my
Your
max hit points are currently online with my my dropped hit.
Yeah, Colt can't be healed right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
I just want to see... Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm going to actually do Healing Word on myself, because I am 20 down, so... I'm going to do that at first level, 1d4 plus 3, so might as well try and get something back here. That's 5. Okay, so that helped me out a little bit, so I'm good with that.
Wim, who forgot to roll for a Chaos Surge last turn.
Oh, okay. It's a D20, right?
Uh-huh.
How
you
many
twinned
would
the
it
spell,
roll?
though.
How?
You
Because I
twinned
did
the
twin.
spell.
I twinned.
Yep. So roll 1 for each.
Ooh.
11 and 3.
Nothing.
Okay, good. It's fine. I didn't kill anyone. That's good.
Come on, do a bad roll.
I know. I want one. I told him 1 or 20. I don't care. Both should do it.
Anything under 5.
Yeah, right. It should. I'm all for the chaos. Bring it on. I will do Ray of Sickness. Who took the most damage last time?
Give me an Arcana check.
9 plus... I think, 5, so 14.
Okay, Ray of Sickness does...
Nothing.
I'm pretty sure it will do nothing to these guys.
Okay, so I will do another Chaos Bolt, because why not, at 2nd level. That's the only fancy thing.
Yeah, Ray of Sickness does necrotic damage, which undead are almost always
immune to. Okay. So it's, I'm not doing twin this time, so I'll just do the 1.
Okay, roll for the surge before the attack.
Okay, say that again?
Roll for the surge before you attack.
Oh, the surge first?
Yep.
Okay, 8.
Okay. And then make your attack roll.
Okay, I'll roll it down. 14 plus... sorry, don't mind me, I'm just here.
Girl,
21?
that's me every day.
It's 21.
Yep, that will hit.
Okay, I did that one at 2nd level, so... So it hits, so then I have to do 2d8s. I'm learning, you know, clever girl and all that. So.
You are a clever girl.
Which spell was that again?
I did Chaos Bolt, 2nd level. Okay, so both were 8s, double 8s.
Oh!
Doesn't that do something?
Yes.
I feel like that did something.
That will jump to another target.
Oh!
Like a flea.
Okay,
like a flea.
So there's that, so it's 16. Should I roll the 2d6?
What damage type is that?
Thunder.
Okay. And yes, roll the 2d6 to add the damage.
Okay. So that'll be 6 extra, so it's 8. Wait, so 16 plus 6 is 22. And it jumps to another target, so how do you want me to do that? Or do you choose?
First off, that will destroy the Spectre. There is one remaining target. It is in range.
And can I divert it or no? Because it's chaos. So I should be hitting anyway, right?
Yeah, it is. I don't know if you get.
I don't think I get to choose. I feel like it just it sparks off to somebody else.
Let
me see. One, choose your date.
The attack moves from the target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet.
And I'll go for the other Spectre. Yeah. So yeah. So
now it has to go to somebody. So if there's no other available target, you gotta pick a friend.
So since there is another target,
there is another target. So
yeah. All to him. Give him that 22.
No, you roll again.
Damage again. Yep.
Oh, I roll damage again. So the 8s and the 6s.
Yep. The entire process.
Holy shit.
And if you get doubles again, it jumps again.
Oh, I
Please
like
Right?
don't.
This is Vegas, people.
Does it jump a second time? If you get doubles again?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
God,
I didn't
please
double,
stop.
so we're good. We're good. I
Cash
have
out.
There is no limit to the number of times that will jump.
Oh, it's a jerk then. Oh my god. 1 out of 4. So it's acid or force. I think probably force. Because would I know this, or do I have to roll again to figure out?
That was acid or what?
Or force damage.
Force damage would be the
key.
would be something they're not resistant to.
All right, so I'll go for force damage. So that's 5 for that, and then 2d6, which is another 6. So I have 5 and 6, so 11 damage to that guy.
Okay.
Come
Yeah,
here,
that would be all of
Mario.
it.
It's force time.
With the Planeteers. We want
Oh my god.
to know. And it is the thing to do.
Oh my god, yes.
Stop it! I'm
Lyra,
trying to eat them. Yes. Did she murderize it?
she murderized one of them and seriously damaged the other.
Okay, so I'll go with the seriously damaged one, apparently.
The one remaining, yes.
Yes. Thanks for your second-hand kills. Alright.
Whoa.
It's a team effort. I don't have any friends.
Whoa.
I don't think I'm
I put that in
gonna
my
hit.
notebook.
15 and 2 less than 15, 13.
Yes, both will hit.
Yeah. 2 less than 15.
Fuck you guys. As soon as I hit second grade, the action, it was all downhill.
Yeah.
God, you're telling me.
And the necrotic, I shouldn't even bother, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I got a total of 5 again, because I'm underwhelming.
Are you sure? Those dice seem to be hard to read.
I mean, I can add 3 points to it if you want.
Oh,
No, I was just commenting on your shiny new white dice that appear to be extremely hard for you to read.
They're supposed to be fair. I'm going to ink them later.
Okay. So yeah, that was effective. It
Shut
did
up,
do
Nick.
damage.
No.
Stop speaking!
Cool.
It's
You're up.
scary.
Oh, he didn't get to. The Spectre doesn't get to go?
The
He's
spectre
going
that did
between
get to
us.
go was dead.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, there's a spectre that will attack, assuming it survives the next few moments.
Okay, and I will go after him. Noticing that I was effective hitting him and wanting to show off a little bit, I'll kind of launch myself at him. And I'm going
Just gonna, like halfling torpedo him.
yeah, like I'm just gonna throw the shoulder and head in, and I'm just gonna I want to Superman punch him right in the jaw.
yeah. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep, going full Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Showing off gets me nothing because I technically rolled a 9, so I kind of go right through him.
A 9 will miss.
Aw.
And then, well, since I'm now behind him, I'll kind of throw a kick back up, and that will also miss as well. Showing off just doesn't do me good.
Yeah, no, you do pass through it twice.
Yes.
So it's like a jump through
That's
it,
for
wall
his
bounce,
number.
jump
Come
back
on.
through it. Just this time, ineffective.
Yes. It's like, maybe I gotta fine tune these a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
Yeah. I think I'm gonna force. I'm gonna hold off on making more of a fool of myself and pass it to the
Okay.
next person.
well, the next person is the Spectre, who misses you. It kind of attacks up on the wall where you were a second ago before you jumped through him again. Almost embarrassing himself as much as you feel embarrassed. Volna.
Well,
Yay.
Cast arrow.
Yeah. Seems like my best bet. Oh, do I get a sneak on sneak?
You will.
Jesus. An 11 plus 8, so 19.
That will hit.
3d6 again.
Yep.
Oh, that's shitty. I rolled a 2 and 2 1s.
Ooh.
What the fuck? 4?
Oh God.
You do add a modifier in there.
Oh.
Can we just
yes,
talk
I
about
do.
nothing will top the 4 1s in a row that happened the
Four,
last
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. 7. I don't know if I added my modifier last time. I don't think I did.
It didn't matter. It had like 2 hit points.
I'm shooting for 6. I'm shooting
Yeah.
for 6 ones.
Yeah, I did the math on that. The 4 consecutive ones on a d20, the odds of that are 1 in 160,000.
Just
Don't tell me the
incredible.
odds.
No.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. So you won the lottery from a certain perspective.
Yeah, you gotta go play the lottery.
Lazdrada, there is 1 specter remaining.
And it's not near me, right?
It is across the room.
Oh, yes.
It has been hit. It has been hit several times.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to do some Sacred Flamage.
Sure.
So
That's a saving throw.
yeah, Dexterity 14 saving throw.
It fails.
Whew!
No.
Let's do this 2d8. Now, where are my 8s? Sorry. Everything kind of just blends in here. Oh, there they are. Found them. So let's see. That's going to be... Is that just it? Yeah. So it's going to be 10. 10 damage.
Right. Your divine mortar strike kills him.
Oh, yes.
When the you catch your breath after that flurry of activity, the jewel encrusted ring is missing from the finger.
Cool.
Like, it came right off
As
the
in, the
finger.
finger's down there,
Yeah.
but the ring itself is missing from it.
Was that maybe a ring
I thought he
of,
took it
like...
off, though. Didn't you think? No.
Was that like a ring
no.
of spirit summoning?
No, was it?
You dropped it to the ground during the fight.
Okay. Okay, so, yeah, we'll look down on the ground and see if it's around there.
Not to be found.
Was it even there? They're all ghosts. Maybe it was a ghost
We're in
ring.
Ravenloft, aren't we?
We're in Ravenloft. Oh god.
No miss. No miss.
Yeah.
Hey, Tam, just...
Oh god. So wait,
Well-
like he's looking for the
It comes and goes. You know, that's the way luck is. What else is there around here?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay, my turn for a nat 20. And
Hey.
with a -1 penalty, so a 19.
Okay.
still pretty damn good there.
Awesome, actually.
You notice a couple of things with that check. You find 2 other pieces of jewelry scattered on other bodies. A ring and a necklace. And then you also see the jewel-encrusted ring that was moments ago missing on Lyra's finger.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, this old thing?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Had it for ages. It was shiny, and it was just like neglected. It doesn't do anything. Look, I put it on.
It doesn't do anything.
It's okay.
Fio told me to.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't care. It's no skin off my teeth. It wasn't mine in the first place. It's yours now. Have fun. Go rip the necklace off another body.
Oh my god.
Skull goes rolling to the ground as you pull the necklace off.
Like,
Jeez.
see, these are all shoplifters, so, like, loot them. I don't care.
But just, yeah, I hand it off to I'll hand it off to Lyra. You know, it goes with the ring, so there's yours.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. Go for it.
All 3 pieces of jewelry have an approximate value of 100 gold pieces.
Sharing is caring. If they don't do anything, we can. Sometimes I just acquire things.
That's okay.
Sometimes I just acquire things.
Roz, you need to look into Kender from Dragonlance.
What, Taff?
Yes. Yeah, Tasselhoff, the kleptomaniac halflings of Dragonlance.
I vaguely remember him.
Yeah.
That's essentially accurate.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
If you need it, though, I don't mind. I just like to take the stuff. Doesn't mean I need to keep the stuff.
I've got no use for it. I was looking for... and I look at the bone on my side. I was just looking for interesting things.
An extra hand or leg. Is that a femur?
The leg bones connect to the backbone.
I really don't know the anatomy of humans. I'm assuming.
Now, Lestrada, as you're looking around, something that jumps out at you, you see a fine line on the stone wall behind at the far end. There is another chamber. Your dwarven eyes catch a secret door here in the back of the crypt.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to carefully and cautiously go up to it, and I'm going to see if I can inspect it to see if this one might also have some crazy something to do with it.
So
Sure.
what did you find over there?
A door. Not that interesting. I mean,
Well, yeah. What did I say? That we'd hide something in here, right?
yeah, but it didn't... It's a secret door, but we didn't have to actually move the bodies to find it, so...
What did we find? What's going on?
Oh, a door.
Give me
I was making notes. Sorry.
Lestrada, give me a stone cunning check again.
Oh, I thought you said a stealth cunning, and I'm like, what?
You are neither.
So
I believe in him. He can be.
that's a +7 to that one, I think, right?
Yep.
That's going to be 23.
Okay. This was concealed with great care. Anyone with eyes less attuned to the way stone kind of you have a spiritual connection with stone and secrets.
I have a PhD in stone.
Yes, exactly. And you understand stone on a metaphysical level. And this door right here is nothing more than extremely well concealed.
There's nothing on the door at all. There's like no markings. It's just it blends right in with the wall.
It is. You could run your finger across the seam and not feel it.
Holy shit! I'm gonna mutter under my breath.
What happened?
I'm gonna do an Arcana check because if this was hidden so well, I almost feel like there's something not right that's behind it.
Make it a religion check instead.
Religion check instead? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, even better.
Ooh.
Well, never mind. It's the same. Let's see. It's gonna be 13.
Okay. Dumathoin, your god, is the keeper of secrets under the mountain. Mask is the lord of shadows and master of thieves. He keeps secrets for a different reason. He hides things of value from others. Dumathoin hides things of value for the benefit of dwarves. This is clearly a hidden thing of him.
A hidden thing of what?
Of value.
Oh damn. So I know why they didn't want their people going down here, snooping around down here. Mostly, probably because of the specters, but there's something valuable behind this door.
Oh.
Kick it down!
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's no. The door is beautiful. We're gonna open it with caution.
Well, yeah. Anything magical about it? That have been
No.
a spell?
That's great. That's what I'm going to name the femur. Caution.
Oh.
Friend and enter.
Caution.
We were playing a Legend of the Five Rings game, and one of my friends was playing a Crab Clan Berserker Samurai with a giant Tetsubo that he named Diplomacy. And it was fantastic.
I like it.
Oh my god.
So yeah, well, Shadi, you just put your hands on this door and just give it a little like half twist to manipulate it, and it pushes back an inch and slides to the left. It's a small door, maybe you have to like bow. Even your short head, you have to bow a little bit to enter. The room ahead of you is pitch black.
I'm a little bit smaller than you. If you want me to go in first,
Yeah, you
I'd
can
have a
walk
little
in
more
without
breathing
bending over.
room.
Fair enough. I'm gonna let Colt go in, and I have dark vision. But is there anything that I can see immediately in the room, or no?
No, you just see that black marble floor.
They went all out with this black marble.
Yeah, so I will be walking in with a torch, but since it's a little bit lower, I
Sure.
don't really. Do I need to duck,
Nope.
or is it
Nope,
so
you-
low I can
yep.
just walk in?
You dip the torch a little bit in your throat.
Okay.
Why do I get the hiccups every time I run D&D on stream?
Because life sucks.
I don't know. It's some type of curse.
It's all
Try
laughing.
holding your breath, or exhale everything. Hold your breath and like take sips of water
I'm-
while
I'm-
you're completely done.
I can manage. It's just annoying.
Okay.
So, Colt, you walk through this door with this torch, and what you see in front of you, there are two human statues on either side of an altar. The statues are covered in a thick layer of fine gray dust. The statues are of robed men with a mask across their face. It's like a triangular bandit mask in the classic sense, right over their faces. The altar is it doesn't have too much detail on it. It's trying to bring its purpose across by being just solid and very much there. It's not trying to be ostentatious. And then across the top of the tape of the altar, there is an indentation that looks like a bowl cut into the top of the table, almost like a bathroom sink, but there's no drain or anything like that.
That's where the sacrifices happen.
If in that bowl, can I see like there are any noticeable stains or
You're getting close enough to
markings or
inspect
yeah?
it.
I'll walk. I'll walk that way up.
Is anyone else entering the room?
Fuck it, let's go.
I'll go in there just because I feel the need to.
Not trust Colt.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
nerd.
Yeah, not trust Colt. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, sorry, this is definitely a place where secrets are.
I want to know those secrets, because my
I like to
people
figure
are
out-
all about secrets. So.
Puzzles.
Wim, you're staying outside, or are you going in?
Oh, I'm going in.
All right, you're going in. Volna, you're outside being judgmental.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's all there's trouble about. Let's go in.
Lyra,
I'm going in. I'm
Okay.
going in.
See ya, peace.
the four of you step into this room. Colt approaches the altar. You kind of have to climb up on it to look into that bowl.
Okay.
So you scramble up on top of this altar, and you see just plain black stone.
you say dung?
Black stone.
Stone.
No.
I heard dong.
That's what I thought
It's like,
too.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm like,
What creature ships rocks?
Happy Hogan.
oh god.
The confusion in my soul for a moment.
Yeah. Lestrada, this is clearly an altar and a shrine.
To whom?
The obvious answer to that would be mask.
Oh, to the actual god.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mask is the god of thieves and nefarious things done in darkness.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my stolen mask on and do a polite nod to whoever this dude is.
Oh, yeah, I should have grabbed a mask and grabbed one of the plots.
For some reason, when you said mask, I seriously thought of Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon. I don't know why.
Well, that is what I envisioned with mask. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What the god looks like.
Yes! Oh my god,
So-
yeah.
With you.
Lyra, you're putting on one of the black masks from the corpse outside?
Fuck it, yes. Gonna rock it.
I look good in a mask.
I'm inspecting the walls. I'm like, oh, this is cool. What's up? What's I think cool in there?
I'm gonna climb down and step back now that there's a person that I would consider a religious expert in the area. I'm gonna just step back for a moment.
Oh, who, me?
Bitch, who else?
Oh, okay. I was doing that jokingly. I didn't actually. I totally forgot. Yeah, I have religion.
Yeah, it's definitely not me, God.
Hi guys, I'm awake. I'm inspecting this altar a little bit because I want to see if there's. It looks like a solid altar, or you said tomb or shrine?
Shrine.
Shrine. I want to inspect the altar to see if this is also possibly a place where someone was actually put to rest here.
Well, there were plenty of interred bodies out in the previous chamber.
Oh, I know, but I'm
Right,
just
so
saying.
you have there's no apparent burial here in this room.
No apparent burial.
Yeah. The only piece of furniture, the only thing in here in this 20-foot square room is the altar itself.
I'm gonna bring over the ring and be like, look what I found.
What are you doing with that ring?
I'm gonna be like, look what I found.
To whom?
Into the shrine. With my mask on, see what happens.
Look, whispering,
Oh my
look
God.
what
I like it. Okay, cool.
I
Cool,
got a
I like it.
matching necklace.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
Lyra, you hear in your ear
Of course
a
you do.
whisper.
Oh, it's Fail.
Welcome, sister.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Silence.
Oh my god. That was so cool. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, what?
Hear what?
No.
I heard you. What are you
I heard you go hi.
Yeah, what?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Okay. Are we okay?
Lyra,
I'm not
you
okay.
hear-
I'm
you
really
hear-
not okay, guys.
You hear faint laughter off in the distance, moving away.
I think I have a new friend.
Can I do a check to make sure she's okay?
She appears to be Lyra as you know her.
Are you okay?
Toad's groovy.
Okie dokie.
Toad's groovy. Me.
Just hearing voices. No big deal.
Oh, good. Okay.
Been there, done that.
Are we done here?
There's really nothing else in this
Um,
shrine, so.
Well, there's a bowl there, and since we have disrupted the shrine, isn't it proper to pay some sort of respect?
Fine, he can have the ring back.
Well, would you have told us which shrine this was?
Yes, I made sure to tell you
okay.
guys. Yep.
Well, if he's
Donate the ring.
No,
You
I
have
mean
to
we just
donate
apologize.
secrets.
No, just like apologize for disrupting it. I mean, I assume that these
Primarily,
statues
he's a
here.
god of thieves.
Oh, thief.
So he'd appreciate stealing the ring.
Yes.
Most likely.
Do we choose
Like
wisely?
acquiring.
He appreciates everything that I don't stand for. So.
Yeah, you are a bit opposed to him. He keeps secrets for personal gain. You learn secrets for dwarvish gain.
He's not my dad.
Oh.
I just have a real strange question, and I look directly at the altar and I go, how do you think this person would feel if they knew that the fire knives were here all up on this area causing trouble?
I mean,
maybe defiling their graves and stuff.
I mean, aren't they thieves?
I think they would totally get it. And
They're
like,
a murder
appreciate
cult,
it.
though.
They don't worship masks. They worship Baal. We found out.
Would I know a little bit
Baal,
more about the
Baal.
mass to know if, like, murder cults would be respected, or if it's just, like, thievery to be that respectful thievery?
Give me a religion check.
Alright.
Anyone else can roll this too if you have training in
12.
religion. 12.
I rolled a 1, but as a halfling, I get to roll another 1.
Colt, get some
21 for
new
me.
dice! Oh my god!
That was a different one. This see this red one? This goes to die jail.
Die jail, yeah.
Throw
run
it away! Put it in the
Throw 'em in the bowl, throw 'em
garbage!
in the bowl.
Like,
Yeah,
Sacrifice him to mask.
the world's
15.
unluckiest halfling.
oh
Who
my
had the 15?
I got 21.
15.
Valna, did you jump in on that roll?
No, I did not.
I'm just gonna
Give
get a
no
pair
help.
of 1s.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a +1 in religion. I'm not gonna be any help anyways.
Yeah, the those who did not roll ones
Fuck.
still found a way to roll a 1. Do you remember when you were talking to Arthur Grossman that he kind of explained the difference between the Tilverton Thieves Guild as being in it for the profit and what was good for business versus the Fire Knives, which are basically classic murder hobos. And while they both do work in darkness, they do completely different things for completely different reasons. And at least between these two groups, there is a serious rivalry. The Tilverton Thieves Guild has been paying homage to Mask in more than one location.
Okay.
The Fire Knives, with their devotion to Baal, have no profit in mind. They just are in it for the joy of spilling blood. So yeah, there is some animosity between those two forces.
So they wouldn't, the mask would not at all approve.
Not the Mask. Mask.
Mask, sorry. Would not approve of Fire Knife's ways.
No.
In the slightest.
No, not at all.
Okay. So it's really hard because I can understand that sort of like respect, but at the same time, it's hard for me because I don't like aligning myself with this sort of with this religion. That being said, I'm going to go completely do something different and look for another way into this shrine. Um, because there can't just be one entrance. There has to be another way. So I want to inspect, like, maybe the walls around the shrine.
Okay, so you're going to do a wall check.
Yep.
The rest of you, particularly those buried under cats.
I'm paying attention.
I'm aware. Cole, you're questioning the difference between the two.
Yeah.
The two guys.
And I think I kind of understand it in the least bit, because I don't consider, if he said he's a god of thieves, I don't consider the Fire Knives thieves. I consider them like a murder cult that commits thievery. So my response to that is I want to drop the Fire Knife mask that I brought a while ago. I want to drop it into the little bowl and drop some oil on it. And if nobody stops me, I want to torch it in the bowl.
Okay.
And I don't know if that'll do anything, but that's my...
Before you do, can I check and make sure if this is a sign, like, of respect, or if this is just desecration? Because I want to know if, like, if that sort of thing is like, yeah, you're doing it to stick it to them, or it's like, oh god, please do not do this.
You put the mask in the bowl.
Yep.
Pour the oil on top of it, and you strike a fire. And the oil just gets pulled into the rag, the cloth mask, and it burns with a dark purple fire.
Ooh, pretty.
With this thick black smoke that just goes up, and there's no scent to it. It's like shadow is erupting from this mask. And the smoke swirls around the room. The door where you came in seals shut.
Oh god, what did you do?
And then a calm quiet drops over everything. Like, you guys have like all been kind of in that stunned silence as this dramatic thing happens. Volna, you were outside the room when that happened. You see the door sliding shut.
Oh, I'm gonna make an attempt to get in.
Okay. You do a quick combat roll past that door and slip it inside.
Please don't leave.
Indiana Jones style. Yes, you did. For your hat.
So that, then this, when the flame dies away and the smoke just evaporates, you get a clear sense of good intent, of alliance at the moment.
Love that.
Your goals and Mask's goals are 100% compatible, and he is sanctioning and approving your presence and your mission.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, and I just wanted to honor your place and show you that these individuals do not. I know that these individuals do not follow your methods, so I'll step away from the.
Until the next time you see sunlight, you will all have advantage on stealth checks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dope.
Lyra, who I assume is still wearing that mask.
Yeah.
You got no pushback while you feel like you were actually in the presence of Mask himself for a moment.
Cool. Very cool.
Now you're currently in a sealed room. Lestrada,
Yes.
your stone cutting senses are tingling again. There's another door on the other side of this this room, opposite the way you came in.
I'm getting very excited. Like, I feel like a kid who keeps getting, like, answers right in, like, an escape room. So I'm, like, gonna be like, guys, another door. Come here.
Now, you're currently in a secure room. You don't know what's on the other side of that door, but you know you're very close to the Fire Knife hideout, which was previously the guild hall of the Tilbers and Thieves Guild.
Okay. Oh, so if we're in a secure room, guys, should we... This is a perfect time, if we feel safe enough, we need to take... This is a perfect time to...
For a long rest?
Yes. Sorry, I was getting super hyped up because I love doors. I love stone doors.
Yeah.
I am just...
Yeah, no, the curiosity streak is absolutely
It's real.
fitting with Doomithlone's nature.
It is absolutely real.
Yeah.
But I have to restrain myself. We need to rest. We have been through a lot, so...
Hot minute, yeah. A little bit.
Okay.
Those specters were not pleasant.
No. Oh,
Okay. So if you're gonna take a long rest here, your hit point maximums will return to normal at the end of a long rest. You gain all of the other benefits of the things that go along with that. And I think it is fair to say that you guys will level up to 7 here at the end of this.
Thank you. Oh, you're so nice. Oh, man.
There we go.
No.
I don't want to pause here to do that and level up on the spot. But we can definitely assume that this is the moment where you got the benefits of being level 7. So we can level up after the session is over, but you've earned that on your way here.
Yay!
Yay!
Whoa.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. That night, as you sleep, you do all have dreams. But it's not anything you've ever really encountered before. What you experience is this spectral bull skull watching over you.
Drumstick.
No, not Droomstick.
Oh my god. Yes.
So on brand. I like on brand stuff. It's great.
This is far more malevolent in nature than Droomstick could ever be.
Oh, that's so true.
Valid.
And he's watching over you and is urging you forward. Like this is the correct path for you to be on. Do exactly as you're doing, and everything will work out for you. The sense of malevolence and the feeling of encouragement is a bit paradoxical and disconcerting. But you feel like you're fulfilling its purpose by doing exactly what you've been doing up to this point.
Time to throw a wrench in.
When you wake up, the 5th sigil on your arm just has an itch to it, like it got sunburned.
Which is
and
the
that
third
is
one?
the 5th one, the one that you have not identified.
Oh.
I don't like that.
The only other the other image that hangs with you for a little bit is the spectral skull was hovering over a pool of swirling color and light. Nothing earthly has ever fit the description of what you saw in that pool. It's like it contained everything and nothing all at the same time.
Yay. We're gonna die.
Great way of thinking about it.
But not for a couple of 100 years yet. This is just...
Not today.
I'm gonna to death. I say, oh hell no.
Yeah. So, as you wake up at a very rapid succession. There's no sound in the room, and nothing alerted you. But it's like you all got the dream ends, and you become awake all at a similar time.
Do we feel we hold that same dream?
End of simulation.
Which pill did you take?
The chartreuse one.
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't have that option.
How many times have I asked that?
Oh my god. Jeez.
I'm petting my broken horn in agitation. A little bit.
In agitation.
I'm nervous.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh wait! Oh! I didn't put you there!
Oh wait.
It works too. That's like good for you.
Holy shit.
The broken horn. And like it's just nervous.
So yeah,
Something a candle would work great.
You have rested, recovered spells, and are other than the unusual dream of the previous evening, are well rested and wide awake.
Scoop, are you hungry?
So you said there's there's another door to the north, and
Yes, on the opposite side of the room.
Or yeah, opposite side of the room. So maybe not to the north, but it's there. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we move on?
Let's take it slow and steady. It's the only thing we can do, but as much as I love being in this comfortable room of black marble and darkness, and like safeness, we do have to move on.
It's a little cozy though.
So is this like your home? I mean, not. I know this isn't your home, but I mean, is your home like this?
It reminds me a lot of the caves. Not much light except for the ones that we make from torches and other things. But it is reminiscent of home, and it's kind of making me a little. It's weird because I don't like relating with mask, but it's comfortable.
Well, you know what they say about enemies of enemies and friends and stuff. I don't, but I'm sure you know what they say.
Not really, but I'm from a cave. You understand. I don't know much of these sayings that you guys have, so.
Yeah, Lasdrada's not down with pop culture reference.
Yeah,
I
literally studied religion and magic, and that's it.
How old are you?
12.
No. Why did I have trouble? I couldn't think of a number. I only could think of an actual phrase.
What?
I'll tell you later. I'm 170.
His age is older than cheese.
Yes.
At 170, he is older than most cheese.
Very true.
Most cheese you'd want to eat at least.
Yeah.
Are you saying that?
Are you saying that I'm not delicious?
Edible?
No.
Yeah. He's made of soil and green. It'll be fine.
Oh no.
No, because that's made of people and is a dwarf.
Dwarves are people too.
Yeah, don't discriminate. Dang.
Are they now?
Getting heavy.
So yeah, this door, you're certain that it opens the same way the other one did in the previous getting into here. Just a little bit of pressure and a slight twist, and it will open for you.
I'm gonna take a deep breath, and I'm just gonna open it very gently. But, like, I'm gonna see if I can hear anything, if there's, like, anybody on the other side of this.
Give me a perception check.
Why did I click away from that screen? You said perception?
Correct.
That'll be 25.
So when he bends down to stick his ear to the door to hear, I bend down to stick my ear to his ear to see if I can hear it.
I was not knowing where that was going at all, and I got really... I was like, whoa.
I like.
There was a lot of options there.
I'm okay with most, but you gotta tell me ahead of time, so...
Yeah,
Oh.
consent is important. Lazrada, you hear nothing. You would expect this stone to be very good at blocking sound. And when you opened the other door opened soundlessly. So you're not hearing anything through this except the breath of your companion.
Who's right up next to me.
Who's right up next to you. His entire being is inside your personal space.
I was gonna say, I'm like, his ear is inside of my ear. Like, that's how close he is to me.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the bubble? Like a bubble of space that another person requires to feel comfortable.
Oh, this from the person who just took a ring from my hand.
Actually, I used Mage Hand.
Yeah.
You're kind of married now, I think. I think that's how that works. You know, you
you're
took a ring
married.
from somebody, you're married,
Is it-
right? Yeah. Isn't that how that works? I don't know.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna peer in. Like, what is this next room that we find ourselves in?
Okay. The other side of this door opens up into a storage room. There is junk haphazardly thrown in here. And when I say junk, it is the gaudy furniture and trappings of someone with a whole lot of money and very little taste.
Oh, gross.
So you said there's furniture.
Yes, there are a lot of like sofas and big fluffy pillows and the like wall hangings that are just like thrown around in here like somebody was clearing out a space and just needed some place to throw all of the ugly shit they found.
Is it, just strangely, does this kind of remind you of anybody we've already met? Is this like Grossman Supply? Because he seems kind of that guy. Yeah, he seems kind of that guy.
Yeah, I won't even make you roll the insight check to confirm that, yes, this matches Grossman's gaudy taste.
So this might be the Thieves Guild. Like the Thieves Guild proper now.
Yes.
That we've just entered.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
Yeah, this room here is 30 by 30, and it is packed. Walking across the room would be difficult with all the junk that's thrown in here.
Can't we just climb across everything?
Yes, yeah, like it would be difficult terrain, like, but it's not impossible to climb across. If you want to do it without sliding any of the garbage around and making noise, you'd have to move extremely slowly.
How about
but you can do so.
Can we just fly over it in turns?
Yeah. It's only 30 feet across, so the problem you'd have there is a lot of these piles are going nearly to the ceiling. So the room is near its full volume capacity with like an entire flea market's worth of junk is put into one storage locker.
Looks like I'm going for a swim.
Is the Elder Wand here?
No.
No.
No, this is not the room of requirement. This is the rule of bad fashion choices.
Are any of them mimics? That's what I want to know.
Oh, they could all be mimics. This would be like mimic Nirvana.
Throw the halfling.
Just
find out.
just tell a knock-knock joke and see what laughs.
Well, I do have
God.
knock as a spell. I can do knock as a spell if that's really what you want, but it's not a good punchline though.
Yeah.
Onward.
I mean, I've mage hand, but I don't think it could clear as much debris.
Mage Hand's got a
Can't
10-pound
lift a
limit.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I guess prestidigitation wouldn't do anything either because
No,
cleans
no, no,
things.
no, no.
But
Like I said, you can climb across this. Like, it's not impossible to do.
Okay.
Like, you can get to a spot where, there's a little bit of open space here, and you can crawl across that table. And you
all the
can-
chicken grease stains are just like, it's fine. I'm gonna be okay with
Yeah.
this. It's fine.
you definitely see
Okay.
a barbecued meat bucket that's been emptied.
Oh, that has some creatures in it. Okay, it's fine. I'm looking up. Look up.
Yeah. Well, it also looks like nobody's been in this room in weeks.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you got a couple of spiders doing their thing and making a couple of quick nests. But you're this is a room that does not see a lot of activity because nobody wants this stuff.
So not that this is not your yard sale that you're looking for.
No, there is one statue of a fat little demon idol that's had like a bunch of jewels plucked out of it already,
Damn.
and the worthless wooden part was thrown away.
Well, just as for giggles, since we're going through this, can I see if I can find anything of worth?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
10 plus.
I second that.
Sure. Roll it.
Investigation. So investigation is a 12 for normal, but my investigation, since I have observed it, is 17. Hey, passive
All right.
investigation.
Lyra? Not Lyra. Yeah, Lyra.
10.
10.
But my passive investigation is 15.
When you spot a couple of the pieces of pillows that have the same coat of arms embroidered on them that you saw on the crypt door in the black hallway.
The griffin and the oak tree.
Yes.
Would this spark anything for me again? Like I could think, oh, I know this.
Give me an insight check.
One more time? Okay.
Yeah.
So 17 plus.
You've got this. You've got
Insight 20 but not natural.
Okay. Dirty 20. This is the type of thing that someone would put on their stuff. So if this is a family coat of arms,
For Grossman.
could it's almost certainly
Okay.
the Grossman coat of arms.
Grossman. Okay. Oh, I thought I knew this. You know what? Our griffins are kind of greasy. You know. I explained that to everybody. You know.
It's a greasy griffin and oak tree, huh?
That was his mother's side. The oak trees, make shit, mom's
Also,
would make it better.
as you do your search, when you get near the door, you hear voices on the other side of the door exiting this room.
What's happening?
Oi, friends!
I stop everybody. Listen. Do we hear anything coming through, reverberating?
When you listen, the voices are difficult to understand because you're listening through a door.
Mm.
And the language isn't one that you know.
Mm.
I'm almost entirely certain of that because I checked earlier.
I have
Yes.
Common, Gnome, and Infernal. That's it.
Yes.
Anyone else?
I have Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, and Dwarvish.
Volna, you recognize it as Goblin. And it's hard to make out the entire conversation.
Mhm.
But they're arguing.
They're arguing.
And, yeah, two voices arguing.
Weird.
Give me a perception check to get some see how much detail you can get.
Yeah. Please, computer, please, thank you. 19.
First thing you know is that these don't sound like goblins. The voices are a little bit too deep for what you would normally expect to come from standard goblin. Also, you've never heard goblins spoken this well before. They're using complete sentences.
Oh.
Yeah. Then, as you listen to the conversation, they're arguing about whether or not this is an alliance. Something about an alliance, whether they should maintain this. This is something they want to get into. And again, that doesn't fit with what you expect from goblins. This is long-term thinking that they're arguing about.
That's weird.
What's weird?
Oh, I'm going to explain to them what about the goblins.
Oh, I thought they were grunting. I didn't know.
Yeah, they're speaking goblin.
Oh!
Very
That's what they're
good.
saying.
It's very, they're speaking in full sentences, though, which is strange.
Goblins usually
thought
don't
out
speak
really
in full
smart.
sentence. Even...
Right?
Can you tell if these are actually goblins or if they're people?
You said it sounded too deep to be goblins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure it's goblins. It's pretty deep.
So
Yeah.
they must be speaking in code then.
Standard goblins aren't the only races that use the goblin language.
Yeah.
Can Falio fly out and try to check it out? Invisibly?
That would require an open door.
There's no keyhole?
Shove her through the crack.
Shove it through the crap.
Yeah. Is Sayo he or she?
She.
Okay. We're other. But yeah, Thiel's about 9 inches tall. So you'd need maybe a 2.5 inch gap for her to slip through. Mouse hole size.
Slowly open the door then.
Are you gonna? Yeah, this is just an internal door with regular opening mechanisms. You're gonna slide the door open.
Detect magic creak. Yeah, I guess so.
If you need distraction, let me know. I can do it beyond the door. So that you can turn if you're worried. So let me know.
Good idea. Well, why don't we do that and I'll like slowly crack it so she can peek out.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Remembering
But
you
then
have
we have
advantage.
advantage.
Yes.
Because I'll do a sound outside, like further on down. Like I feel like if you can hear the echoes, there's something out there.
To target that, you'd need to have line of sight to where you're targeting.
So if we're opening up slowly, I think I could see. Like I'll be helping. Can I?
17.
Okay.
You
get the door to slip open just a little bit, and Thiel slips outside. And you can shift your vision over to hers and see what she sees through your familiar bond.
So cool.
Yeah. You can do the same thing with your hearing, too. So you can borrow her senses while she's sneaking invisibly.
I shall try that then.
And she moves around the side of a table, and you see 4 hobgoblins in the room.
What's the difference between a hobgoblin and a regular goblin?
Hobgoblins are larger; they're man-sized, and these happen to be wearing splint armor, well-crafted, uniformed armor.
Okay, hobgoblin. I'm sorry, I just had PTSD from another thing.
Okay.
And they're all wearing a same logo and heraldry on their armor. So yes, you have 4 hobgoblin legionnaires in the next room. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, damn.
Theoretical question. If I can teleport somewhere within line of sight. Does it have to be my sight or our sight?
You can do exactly that thing.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
I like it.
Anyway.
So yeah, that was good times.
Indeed.
For various events, Cole, for making that sacrifice of Bale's mask to mask, you're going to have inspiration if you don't already have it.
Okay.
Lyra, for being brazen enough to steal from Mask's crypt, for reasons he approves of, I will also give you inspiration.
I love it.
Lasdrada, for being curious even when you are in dramatically less than maximum capacity. I am also going to give you inspiration.
Oh, thank you. I could be dying and I'll be curious, like, honestly.
I'm
You
still
were.
looking. Give me it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a good session. I had, as always, I had a whole bunch of fun with that. I'm sure we're going to have a conversation after we go offline about your level up options.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably start off with saying what those, what kind of new toys you got.
Yeah.
And then I hope someone has the Discord link handy to drop into the chat.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's also right on the Twitch page, so I can just
I
copy it
saw
from
that
there.
Yeah.
You go to the Who Are We thing, it's right there. I will
It
drop
is.
it in chat anyways, but...
So yeah, tomorrow night we're going to be back with our exploration of Under Mountain. So you can catch me, Nick, Jess, Oliver, and Sky. I missed someone. I'm missing someone.
Yes.
You're Miss Jen.
Oh, Jen! Sorry, Jen.
Nobody.
You can catch us all there tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. If you want to track me down between now and then, I'm going to be super busy at work because it's back to school and an office supply store. So, but I'll be there. You can track me down at Evil Sales Ass, and I will welcome any distractions. So I'm going to pass things off to Jess.
Oh, it's me.
Yes.
You can find me at Sweet Nine Tails, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm probably not doing anything interesting between today and tomorrow, but I am gonna be, after July, converting my basement into a space I can work on cosplay.
Hey.
So maybe you'll get more cosplay streams from me after that, because I'll have an actual space that's not my living room floor.
Workshop Dungeon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Wonderful.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm gonna pass it to Nick.
Hey everyone, you can find me at BlueAura94YT. I might actually be changing that to be in line with all of my other accounts, so who knows when. Or yeah, you could find me also at the Carpe Nerdus Twitter page as well. We are setting up our Instagram. We're just going to be eventually getting things together.
You should give me the login information for that, by the way.
I will after the stream. Other than that, as you saw, I did a little solo stream on Thursday. Had a little bit of a rough day, so I thought, just do a little bit of streaming to get my mind clear. I don't know if that's something you guys want to see more of. Let us know.
You're not the first person that's played Stardew Valley for therapy purposes.
No, Stardew Valley's very relaxing.
It's a very relaxing game. I love it.
I just got married to Sebastian.
Same. Oh my god. On my regular game. Oh my god. I had to.
No idea.
Hang on. Without any context, can you please explain to me? Of course, you got married to Sebastian.
I'm not even surprised.
He's so cute and emo.
He is.
To be fair, I I
Oh
married
my-
Abigail, so I can't say much.
So Sebastian is so cute and emo. That I was kind of feeling that. I don't know why. It was a weird because I started off with Linus. I forgot that you couldn't romance Linus.
That works
Yeah,
too.
he's my biffle though.
He is my biffle. Oh my god. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna pass that on to Rozzy.
Cinder Wizard, pretty much everything. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. That's all. I really don't do much, but feel free to follow anyway if you like cats, especially. I just
You
posted one of
review
her.
many books.
Yeah, I do that. Sorry.
Yes, your Goodreads page is nearing completion.
Never. Never.
Never.
It's nearing completion.
I'm only halfway to goal.
What's
You can have my login.
What's your reading goal this year?
This year, I dumbed it down to 40. I did like 60, and it's just like it forces you to like read smaller books, and I don't want to have that problem. Like, I want to read what I want to read.
Epicness.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. And on to Derek.
It's Derek. It's the Disposable Idiot on Twitter, and right now at this moment, that's kind of all there is. So there's other stuff in the works, but I'm not ready to spit that out just yet.
You do a bit of tweeting about your other non-streamed games. You did a real good one a few weeks ago where you were asking questions about answering questions about your homebrew world.
Oh yeah. I did. That's actually, well, now that we're talking about it, that's kind of one of the projects I'm doing. I'm writing. I'm officially translating this session. I already had a first draft, but I'm taking the whole setting. I'm applying it to 5th edition. I'm weeding out the stuff that I borrowed from sources, because if I plan to put it out to the public, I can't really use borrowed stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
The copyright infringed upon things got to be pulled out.
Even if I'm not, looking for cash, you can't.
Right.
You just can't do that. So, what I borrow what I play in a game session, if I borrowed it, it's not a big deal. But yeah. So I'm working on that second thing, but I have an issue. It's long story short. I have essentially grammatical blindness. I can't see where certain punctuations belong anymore, and I used to be a semi-professional writer. I have published stuff. I had a accident, and it kind of scrambled my brain a bit, and I can't even with refresher courses, I can't keep that stuff where it's supposed to go anymore. So it's going to be a draft, then punish a poor editor.
If you need help, English writing major, undergrad, so I have no problem helping you out with that. But
that's something that I think I'm planning on. I want to put out there because I started this setting that we play in on Saturdays when I was 8 years old. I'm going to be 42 in 20 days.
Hey.
Holy
Happy
shit!
birthday!
Oh my god! Yes.
It's about
Congratulations
time.
on consecutive years of not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was that time when I was about 18 where I technically was dead for a few minutes. So,
But it didn't take. So
it didn't stick around.
It didn't
It didn't stick around.
I
So,
said, "Nah, this isn't. I'm not feeling this."
yeah. So it's
Yay.
Refund on this experience.
yeah. So it's definitely something that I've taken this system when I first made this thing. It was using D&D rules, and then I ported it to 2nd edition. I've had it in 3.5. I skipped 4th because I didn't really play 4th at all. And I'm looking at 5th now. I've even taken the setting out of D&D and used it in other things, including fiction and including a Gamma World game once, which is a weird thing. But so
yeah,
I think
it's a wonderfully weird thing.
I think it's time to. I think I want to share it in a meaningful way, and I don't care. It's not about the money. It's about this is kind of like a life project, so get it done.
I've been playing in your game world for a couple of months now, and I'm loving it more and more each week.
Sweet, you haven't even reached like the 10% threshold for the weird stuff coming up. Yeah, it's just when your sources are as varied as traditional fantasy stuff like Dragon Slayer and then Peter Jackson's bad taste, you kind of you go you get there. So I think we're Lauren. I think you haven't gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I just like a bunch of things on Twitter. That's all I do. Hi, I'm Lauren, and you can find me on Twitter right now at The Splintering. And I just like a lot of pop culture things. That's pretty much all I do. And then work. And you're like, problem. So, yeah. But this is a great group. We're awesome and amazing. Oh my god.
Yay!
All right.
Alright.
So yeah, on that note, let's close it out and talk leveling up off camera.
Yes, we'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining.
Bye, bitches.
Have a good night, everybody.